welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're talking about 3 most important items that you need to buy right now because the time is running out. If you've been seeing my other videos, I have been mentioning those things in the different videos, and I had the gut feeling that things are going to change pretty soon, but the things are changing and the things are happening. So don't want to worry anyone, but those are kind of things that are probably a very important bit in, well, pretty much in all of our lives, so especially if you like cooking and preserving. So nonetheless, guys, the first thing is sugar. If you've seen me, I've done a video a little while back. I went to Asda and I've noticed that Asda increased their price of sugar to £1 for 1 kilo. Lidl used to be the cheapest with the home bargains. It used to do that at 75p. Well, I popped into home bargains today that haven't had any sugar. Although Lidl was quite high in stock at the moment, the price has gone up to 95p. So it's gone up by 20 pence since last week when I went shopping. So, and as I mentioned to you before, every time you see price increase, and of course something is coming and there are problems. So doing basically research online, because the Brazil are one of the main suppliers of sugar, and because like the drought they had in many countries, apparently their sugar exports reduced by 25%. However, also because of the crisis and obviously whatever's happening in the economy, they decided to cancel the contracts to export the sugar and actually put the sugar into production of ethanol. So basically now I think what's happening is whatever the supermarkets have in stock now, they probably will be getting obviously the contracts from different countries anyway, but I'm pretty sure that the sugar is going to be going up a lot more pretty much from beginning of next year. So if you do like preserving, making jams or anything, that's certainly something you might already stock. As I mentioned to you before in the different videos, I do a lot of jams. I don't buy jams at all, so we buy sugar, but I normally buy my sugar in the beginning of the season, because obviously I didn't normally see the point of sitting on a lot of sugar, but obviously things are changing, and I know by the time next season comes to make jams, I'm probably not going to be able to buy sugar, or it's going to be quite expensive. So I made a choice just to pop in there, and I've got this one. It was on a deal at the Farm Foods. They did 2 for £1.50, I think, or £1.59, something like that, which is still okay price. I will scout the internet and have a look, see how much the things are. I might have to pay a trip to Costco, but basically you think this is a lot. This is a 10 kilos of sugar, and if you do jams, you know that this is only going to last you, or last me, for probably about 2 or 3 batches of jam, so it's not really that a lot. So anyway, moving on to, drumming it in again, guys, it's rice. Been struggling to get this in Lidl, although I managed to pick up a few of them today. They haven't had a huge amount. Again, the shop was really well stocked with the tins, but things like cheap things like rice, they were not. Obviously we have China and India are the main suppliers of rice, and of course, as we know, with the current economy, China basically going to limit the food issues and food shortages continue. Apparently China said they're going to limit the amount of rice that they will be exporting to different countries, because they want to make sure that people that actually live in China get enough supply of the rice, which is absolutely brilliant. To be fair, if I be the government, that's like, this is what we should do. Let's look after our own country rather doing and trying to basically look after everybody else and forget about our own. So, which is great for them, but for us that means that the shortage of rice are literally imminent. And as I mentioned to you time and time again, it's still 48 pence in Lidl, and I think still 49p at Asda at the moment. Get your rice now. I know I'm saying this again, but this, I promise you, is the last time I'm mentioning this, because literally we have, I reckon, about 2 months before we're going to see not just increases, but before we see the empty shelves of the cheap stuff. So here we are. Rice is number 2, and have you guessed what the number 3 is? If you follow my channel, have you guessed it? Yep, there it is. Tuna. Time and time again, I'm telling you, and I'm proven to be correct. Basically, there was a research published online for the past 6 months. Because of the issue with the economy and the cost of living crisis, people are resorting to basically buy more meat and fish in the tins. And apparently the tin tuna increased in 6 months by 39%. This is 39% increase on purchasing of tuna. And that was like a John West tuna and Price's tuna. So this is like a pricey ones. I've bought my tuna in Lidl, and obviously Aldi still doing my 55 pence. Today in Lidl there was like 12 tins, and there was no cheap tuna in Farm Foods at all. So it's definitely going, and I'm giving you the last warning. If you do want to get some now. For all of you guys who are tuna snobs, I do apologize, but if you only buy like a John West, right? Asda I think I'm really doing them at £2.50, I believe, for 4. And at the moment, Amazon are matching, not the matching now, sorry, on Amazon now is £3 for 4. But if you do subscribe and save, if you do shop on Amazon anyway, you get yourself basically 15% if you can have 5 products delivered at the same time. So I've got myself 20 cans of packs of 4, and I had my 15% discount. So basically it works out pretty much like 60 something pence per can of tuna, which is really good considering it is a branded tuna. Another thing obviously you don't have to worry about is the fact if you shop on Amazon, they deliver it to your door, and if you're worried about being seen stocking up and clearing the shelves, you don't have to worry about it because you just get it online and they have a lot of stock available. So I don't have a problem with, yes, obviously going to the shop, if you clear it, it might look a bit funny, but if you order it online, you don't have to worry, and Amazon have obviously huge stock and you kind of don't have to worry about it anyway. And so I did say to you guys, I ordered 20 packs, right? And apparently there was an error. So I have been sent only 2 tins of tuna. And contacted Amazon. I said, really, like, I need my tuna. It's a good price. I need my tuna. But apparently order got lost or got stuck. So she said, I have to reorder my order, do the order again. I said, okay, well, I got to lose my 15% subscribe and save discount. So they basically credited me £10 for the difference to buy my 18 packs that didn't arrive. So I've placed an order for 18 packs because lady said there's nothing they could do with the old order. And basically I've purchased 18 packs yesterday, so I have them meant to be delivered tomorrow, and yet I had a notification then I'm going to have my previous 18 packs that will be delivered on Saturday. So yes, I have a lot of tuna coming. So unfortunately, but to be fair, I think I'm pretty happy because with the way things are going, as I said to you, give it a couple of months, you will be buying this, but it will be certainly going up in price a lot anyway. So anyway, hopefully guys you found it a little bit helpful, and rather than just listening to me before saying I had the gut feeling that this is going to happen and this is going to happen, there are things that are there that basically happening. Oh yes, and the tuna, of course, because of the increased demand, high cost in production, and we are apparently heading for a lack of tuna in 2026. And I'm not talking about tin tuna, I'm talking about actually tuna fishing. So they're basically saying if we keep consuming tin fish, at the rate that we are, and fishing it at the rate that we are, by 2026 there will be no tuna left. So here we are, basically those 3 things there are reasons behind the prices increase, and there will be obviously reasons behind why those things will not be available very, very soon. So please take this on board. Buy tuna if you eat tuna, and certainly buy those things if you obviously cook or preserve. So there we are. Anyway, hopefully you find this helpful. Don't forget to check out my other videos about preps, obviously buying the stockpiling and whatever else that I do to prepare ourselves for and my family for the things that are yet to come. So anyway, thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.